Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yes, sir. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the baseball world. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the baseball world. Also, going to get to some college conference stuff one more time. Let's talk about it. First, before I get into anything, though, something that's heavy on my heart, heavy on my mind. The situation between the Baltimore Orioles and the announcer, Kevin Brown. Absolutely shameful. The organization should be embarrassed. They should be ashamed, embarrassed, and ashamed. Huh. I guess it is a morning show, people. It's horrendous, man. The decision made for a guy being excellent at his job, laying out the stats, laying down the groundwork for how much the Baltimore Orioles have improved. That's all he was pointing out. He said, yeah, man, last 5 seasons, come to Tampa Bay, we suck. But this year, oh, not this year. This year, we're good. And he said it more elegantly, more professional than that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm bottom lining it. However, the decision for him to be suspended indefinitely, oh, that's... Now you know that ain't right. You know what it's done for me? I've been rooting for these O's. Rooting for these O's. I hope it curses them. I hope it curses them. About 50 games left. Maybe 45, 48. I hope they end up going like 10-30 something. Just disgusting. I'm going to be honest. It's disgusting to me. I am shout out to everybody that has his back. It was beautifully put by a few different announcers. Pretty much everybody in the sports world that uses a microphone and a camera, as do I, saying how disgusting it is. Disturbing, if you will. I mean, here's a joke. He had to be sleeping with the man's wife. Kidding. Can we kid? Can we kid? Huh? Not in... Can't joke in 2023. No, but I was just... Oh. Go ahead. Oh, you can't joke about anything. According to the story, you can't even state facts anymore. I get you. And it's not even like freedom of speech is a thing in this situation. Because the man didn't state any opinions. The man didn't come out and say, we stink. But not anymore. He stated facts. Said the record. That's all he did. Since 2017, this is it. Last season, this is it. But this season, this is it. I definitely hope the Baltimore Orioles never have a winning season again. Because it is a shame. They are having a good season. These young kids are playing their bleeps off. And it's amazing to watch. I've been rooting for them all year. Been a fanatic of the O's, if you will. And now I just hope they lose. You know? Definitely don't want to see them win in the postseason. I don't want this owner to have the satisfaction of a winning team. But anyway, I'm going to talk about NL MVP. I think it's heating up, even though the lines still do not, what's it called? According to the lines, it's not heating up at all. But according to the statistics, Freddie Freeman is on that thing. That boy is on his back. Just even last night, Acuna was minus 2,000. Freeman was plus 850. Right now, Acuna is minus 1,600. Freeman plus 550. I will dive deep into the stats between this race of two ex-teammates who's rumored not to really like each other. College conferences. Damn shame going on with that. I tell you what. And it's probably too early to talk college basketball, but boy, oh boy, do I wanna. Marquette, Big East champs, you're welcome. Memphis, winning their conference, you're welcome. That's enough college basketball for now. Let's jump over to these Angels. I think I have a solution. I said, I think I have a solution. Instead of breaking the hearts of Anaheim fans, instead of making Shohei Ohtani cry, don't you just want to win baseball games and be a normal team that can at least go 500? Here's my solution. You keep blowing saves. You got the best damn pitcher in the world. Days that he don't start, he's the closer. Now that's a joke, of course. But golly, gee. How do y'all do this? Angels? You don't trade Shohei. You don't got a closer. Bullpen stinks. Most of your starters average at best. Lineup outside of Trout and Ohtani, I mean, it just struggles and struggles and struggles and struggles and struggles. And you know what the sad part is? We were on the Giants money line last night and gave it out here on the show. Gave it out on Stare Down Sports. Haven't even done my intro yet. That's how wide up I am. But we're down 3-2, the Giants are. 8th inning, center fielder steals a home run from Jock Peterson to tie it. You think, you steal a home run in the 8th inning, stop the other team from tying the game. The momentum is rolling. We're 3 outs away from a win, baby. Let's get this thing on the right track. I saw fans on Twitter saging the place. I mean, it's just getting pathetic. I know. Fans on Twitter, they do it for Twitter and go viral, hopefully. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's probably why it didn't work. You do something to go viral instead of to really fix the team. And you end up doubling down on the trash assness. But the part to me that's sad about it is After that happened, down 3-2, home run stolen, inning over. Chair trying to get on the show. They ain't talking. Anyway, I told myself, I ain't tripping. Still got the ninth inning. You know the Angels gonna blow it. I said, I ain't tripping. Still got the ninth inning. You know the Angels are going to blow it. Now, I didn't say that just to say it. I didn't even say it to anybody around me. That's how I felt in my heart. I knew the Angels would blow it. More than I thought the Angels would blow it, I knew the Angels would blow it. Sure enough, I look away, look back, 6-3, top of the ninth. Late night Lamont at the plate. You know what I said? So this game's ending 8-3. Because late night Lamont is going to do some late night Lamont things. Sure enough, the game ended 8-3. Boy, oh boy. It was beautiful, man. Beautiful. Anyway, this is Captain By a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live Monday through Friday. Today is the 8th of August, 7:30 currently Central Time. Man. Something else I noticed last night, and I know what you're saying. They play the Athletics. Who gives a hot ham? Anybody can beat the Athletics. Anybody can beat the Athletics. That's about Donald Trump. I feel like it was better a few months ago. Anyway, Rangers. I love the way they won last night. Even though, yes, it was against the Athletics. Yes, I shouldn't put too much stock in that. However, those are the type of games the Rangers need to win. Those are the type of games that show me that this Rangers team is built for postseason baseball. Go down 3-0. Crawl back 3-2. Tied up in the late innings, 3-3. In the 8th and 9th inning, you go up 5-3. I believe it was the 8th. They go up 5-3. And I look at the box score and I'm like, that's the type of win this team needed to show me that they're ready. Go down early, who gives a damn? They've been doing it all year too. Who gives a damn? Our bullpen, stacked. Our lineup, stacked. Our confidence, oh, we're on fire, baby. Especially to the Oakland Athletics. There's no way 3 runs is enough. Shut out the Athletics the rest of that game. Like I said, ended up winning 5-3. We go 3-1 yesterday, betting here on Captain By a Hook. Those damn Cubbies. Am I right? I said the Cubs would beat the Mets 11-2. I'll be hot ham if the Mets don't beat the Cubs 11-2. I mean, ain't that some damn shit? It felt weird cursing just now. Don't know why. Cursing my ass off, baby. Anyway, before I jump into this NL MVP race, I want to talk this college conference thing one more time. Pac-4. What you gonna do, man? You got 4 prestigious schools left. Most of the schools left are academically strong as well as sports strong. This is my problem with the whole big old deal. And I'm sure in 5 years it'll just be normal. And nobody will give a damn. Because that's how this world works. Complain. Oh, we don't give a damn. No, we cared last year. We don't give a damn. Just put the damn game on. That's why they know they could do stuff like this. No real repercussions. I bet you if nobody watched college football on Fox this year, and I mean nobody, you think it wouldn't be hard. People really gave a damn. All I got to do is not watch Fox. I'm just talking on my ass. That's not even the point I wanted to bring up. Because no, everybody knows we don't have the balls, the galls, or the discipline to do that. Hell, we got to watch Washington play USC. Sports brings out the worst in humans, man. It brings out the... I don't know. I feel like we're willing to sell our soul for sports. But anyway, that's not even the point I tried to make. That just came up off the top. This is the point I'm trying to make. Football. They play once a week. Travel isn't a problem for football. They play once a week. A team like UCLA plays Rutgers. Fly your ass to New Jersey on Wednesday. Fly your ass back on Sunday. But what's going to happen with the other sports? And softball players brought this up the most. However, to really bring the point home, look at the basketball team. UCLA plays Rutgers on Tuesday. Plays somebody on Thursday. Play USC on Saturday. Then they got to play Michigan again on Tuesday. I mean, God damn. In just 10 days, they flew back and forth 3 times. And I'm sure the schedule makers will try to make it like, all right, well, y'all are just going to go on down there. We're going to be out there for 3 weeks. We're going to play Rutgers. We're going to play Nebraska. We're going to play Michigan State. And we're going to try and squeeze in the game against good old Minnesota before we come on back to California. And then it's like, damn. The West Coast team's going to have to do 5-6 game road trips just to make it make sense? Damn. 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 What about baseball? They do series, so it's a little different. I don't know, man. I feel like the sports season on the West Coast, they're just not going to be home for months at a time. Kids in California didn't sign up to play in the snow. They didn't go to Michigan or Illinois or Iowa. They chose to play in California. They chose to play against Arizona, Washington. You telling me these beachgoers just going to be able to show up in a frigid Michigan State Stadium in the middle of December and play some football at a high level? Hell no. Sucks. So now you got teams like UCLA, USC. They're going to stink. They're not going to fit in. They're going to be outcast. Their reputation, they're going to look down upon them. It's going to be horrible to watch these teams get blown out by Big Ten schools. And if you think it's not going to happen, you're a dumbass. If you think talent is going to travel, you're a dumb ass. These kids in Southern California ain't never felt the snow. They practicing right now in California. You think they ready for the snow? And I get it. Michigan State kids, they practicing right now too, and it ain't snowing. But guess what? Them cats been in the snow their whole life. They're going to go out to UCLA in the middle of December and be like, oh, man, I could wear a t-shirt. I ain't got to bring the North Face jacket, the extra wool socks. Oh, we finna dog these boys. This is a luxury. Guarantee you, USC and UCLA, two schools who are, for 100 years, have had a reputation of winning, are now going to be looked upon as some scrub ass mugs. Guarantee it. Maybe in 5, 6, 7, 8 years, that changes. And the only reason I think it will change is because recruitment. I think the California and Washingtons and all the schools on the West Coast going to realize, hey, we playing 80% of our goddamn games in the snow. We better go recruit us some snow boys. The recruitment's going to be all wacky. It's no longer going to be the best kids in California want to play for UCLA. Hell, we got to go get us some Iowa kids. The hell they know about UCLA? This is what you should do. Grab the map, fold them up in half. All the colleges on this side of the map. All the colleges on this side of the map. Just cancel sports. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Don't want to watch it. Not interested in a 20-team goddamn conference. Not interested in a conference tournament lasting longer than 4 or 5 days. Not interested in an NCAA tournament that can't figure out where to seed teams because all the conferences is jumbled up. 7 teams from the Big 10, 6 teams from the Big 12, 4 teams from the Pac-12, 5 teams from the SEC, 3-4 teams from the Big East, and all your little conferences. It works perfect right now. What we gonna end up? 11 Big 10 teams, 14 Big 12 teams. I guess it don't matter at the end of the day. Still Kentucky, Oakland, Oklahoma. Not Oakland. I meant to say Oklahoma. It's still the same schools. It's different to me. The last 2 things I want to say about it. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking that we allow money to step into anything and change it for profit, not for the betterment. This doesn't help any kids get better. This doesn't help any kids get to the next level. This doesn't help any kids get their degree. This is strictly for one room full of people to make more money. And that room full of people, Jamaican me crazy, man. Wish I could piss in your coffee and slap your wife. Oh yeah, I'm talking about your wife. Anyway, Freddie Freeman. Hot. Freddie Freeman has been on a tear since the All-Star break. Young Freddie Freeman has now become the second favorite by a long shot in this MVP race. Acuna minus 1,600. Freddie Freeman plus 550. The next name on the list is Mookie Betts at plus 2,500. Plus there's a 2,000 point difference between second and third. And there's a 2,500 difference between third and fourth. Matt Olson plus 5,000. Matt Olson plus 5,000. And then at plus 10,000, you got Austin Riley. It's crazy, man. Top 5 NL MVP candidates Braves, Dodgers, Dodgers, Braves, Braves. And then you mix it up with the Phillies. The fact that damn, everybody after Olsen is just 10,000 to 1 pretty much. Until you get down to the last four names. You can get Sean Murphy at the same price you can get Austin Riley. You can get Francisco Lindor at the same price you can get Bryce Harper. Now this is just comical. So you know none of these guys are going to win. Take them all off the list. But let's look at Freddie Freeman and Acuna's stats back to back. And I'll run through this very quickly. Give all my bets for the night. I only got 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. I only put 2 in so far. 2 I'm still thinking about. One of them, I don't know. Probably want to just keep fading the Angels because it is literally hilarious at this point how bad the Angels are. I mean, you hold your nose. These guys stink. Oh, before I get into my bets though, man, I wish I would have opened. Well, Kevin Brown is a big story, but I wish I would have went from Kevin Brown to Aaron Boone. Now that's a good story. I don't know if you've seen it. If not, I'll talk about it in a second. Ronald Acuna Jr. averaging 343, 25 home runs, 67 RBIs, 53 stolen bases, OPS 1.014. Freddie Freeman, 339, 4 points below Acuna. 23 home runs, 2 less. 80 RBIs, 13 more. OPS 1.011, literally 3,000 less. I mean, these guys are having an identical season stat-wise. Acuna kills them in stolen bases. Freeman, a little bit better in the RBIs. Depends on what you're looking for. Acuna has been absolutely electric. I've been saying Acuna is the MVP all season. I don't know if I'm changing my stance as much as I'm saying Freeman just threw a shoelace in the ring. Now, I don't know if he's going to come get it. But he just threw a shoelace in the ring. Over the next 2 months, we can see if he's going to go. I mean, if he stays this hot, how could he not? Not that Acuna's been falling off or anything, but if Freeman stays this hot, the conversation and the numbers should project less of a gap. And at the end of the day, I just hope we can see Freeman and Acuna in the ring. Should have took Freeman last night at 850 because now it's 550. In a week, I would love to see Freeman plus 300 and Acuna minus 300. Now that'll be something. It's going to be fun to watch the NL MVP race, even though Acuna is literally a lap and a half. Like I said, Freeman's got a shoelace standing next to Acuna in the race. Booney, baby. Aaron Boone. See, I finally get it. Last night, watching Aaron Boone go crazy. Spaz out. One of the craziest ejections I've ever seen as far as reactions. I've seen the dirt kicking. I've seen the chest bumping. I've seen the hat throwing. Everybody's seen the cursing. But I don't think we've ever seen a manager go up there and mimic the strikeout call. Now, let me tell you why I say I finally get it. I've been making fun of Yankees fans for being delusional for decades now. It's actually one of the more enjoyable things I do in my life is ask a Yankees fan, why the hell you think y'all supposed to win every year when y'all have only won 2% of the years y'all been a franchise? Why don't y'all realize y'all are big trash outside of the few dynasties y'all's had? Why don't y'all realize for 50 years y'all didn't win a damn thing? And then Jeter came. Gave you 5 of them. Y'all need to realize y'all not winning a damn thing. Maybe for another 50 years. But that's a story for a different note. The delusion of the Yankees fans is that they're going to win every year. And it hit me last night that maybe there's something in the water. Because I just said Boone did the craziest stuff I've ever seen to get kicked out of a game. You know what he did? All that over? A strike. Yes, that was a strike. Strike 3 that you mimicked. It was the right call if you watched the replay. Ball caught the corner. To go that crazy and be wrong, it finally made sense. Yankees are just some dumbasses. But entertaining to say the least. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another August. I can just watch Yankees fans set their world on fire. I mean, he really thought he was doing something. That's hilarious. That's like getting in a car accident, throwing a tantrum like a 5-year-old, screaming at the top of your lungs, and then watching the video back and being like, huh, it was my fault that I hit you. Clearly, it was my fault that I hit you. Did all that for a strike. And then I thought about it from a different perspective. Maybe he was that goddamn impressed with the call. Yep, strike. All the mimicking, like, hey, he wishes he could make a call like that. Wishes he could be right once in a while. Aaron Boone, you stink. So do the Yankees. And as long as you're a part of the Yankees, I guarantee they will continue to stink. Because everybody's put the blame on Cashman, which, hey, he stinks too. However, since you've been the manager, there hasn't been a moment where y'all didn't stink. A moment where y'all didn't blow it. But guess what, Yankees fans? There's still a chance. I hope all Yankees fans stub their toe this morning, man. Anyway, let me get to the bets for this evening. I ain't gonna break it down too much. All right, I'm gonna tell you the 2 bets I like, but I haven't taken yet. Let me talk to him. I want to take these Phillies, man. The first game with Wheeler pitching. Can't find the numbers. They have the lines for the Suarez Gray matchup. I want Wheeler. I want the first matchup. So if I find that, oh, here it is. That thing is juicy, boy. I don't know if I want that much juice. That much juice all on this goose. What y'all know about Fergie? Never mind on that one then. I'm paying that juice on something else that I like though. But I don't think I'll pay that juice for a Phillies team that is up and down. The Nationals, man, they've been hot. People wonder too, I don't know if I have time for this, but I'll just break it down real quick. A few people have asked me, I've never really given my secret out. People go off stats usually when they make bets. Stats. What the stats say. There's no way the stats say. It was a good bet because the stats say. I'm not a big stat guy in the traditional sense. All the stats that y'all look at, give a damn. Give a hot ham, bruh. The things that I look at is it's baseball. Who's hot, who's not. Team-wise, lineup-wise, pitching-wise. Look at the pitchers' last 10 games. Hell, a team can win 6 games in a row. Look at the pitcher stats. The motherfucker 1-10 in his last 1-9 in his last 10. ERA above 5. Even though on the season his ERA is around 4. Because hey, First 3 months of the season, he was on fire. But right now, ice cold. Or it could be the opposite. Teams won 7 out of the last 10. But look at the pitchers' last 10. Oh, no, opposite. Teams lost 7 out of the last 10. 3-7 last 10. But look at the pitcher's last 10. His ERA on the season's 5, but his last 10, the ERA is under 2. The last 10, he's 9-1. You got to look at things like this. Nationals won 4 in a row. Phillies won 2 in a row. Both of them 6-4 over the last 10. I'm not going to pay juice for a team to stop a win streak in a division. I don't know, man. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but everybody's always looking at the B-War, Store, Stinky Minky, the pitcher, his wife. She has 2 toes. Like, I don't know what y'all be looking at when y'all make y'all's picks. And my picks ain't better than nobody's picks. But you just got to look at things a little deeper sometimes. Or less deeper sometimes, depending on your stance. Because I've had people tell me that there's no way they've been mad, put a hole in the wall, all because of 3 stats that told them that this team would win. Well, guess what? It's goddamn baseball. In any game, anything can happen. Nothing's guaranteed. That's why I tell you, take wagers at your own risk. Gamble responsibly. These things mean something. This is a game of longevity. If you're parlaying, just quit. Help your mama with some bills with that money. You're probably only parlaying $10 a damn lay anyway. And you know what? When you're only betting $10, you'll pretty much bet on anything. Because who gives a damn about losing $10? Nobody. You spend more than $10 to feed your fat ass at a fast food restaurant. Anyway, let me get to my picks for tonight. I'm on one today. Oh, I'm on one. And boy, does it feel good. In the zone. Ding! Anyway, all right, Phillies are no longer on the board for me. I like the Mets. Cubbies, over 9.5. However, I thought about it a little more. 9.5. That is a little high for a team like the Mets who... Yeah, they put up 11 yesterday. I don't know if they could do that again. I really want to take this over because of Cookie Carrasco on the mound. However, I love Cookie. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he only gives up 3 or 4 runs today and not 7. And I don't know. Talk myself out of that over. However, I do like the over. Blue Jays, Guardians. Now this is going to be a good game. Last night it was a great game. Going into the 8th inning, both teams 1 hit apiece. Blue Jays put up 2. Guardians put up 1. Blue Jays put up 1. Guardians come this close to making it a game. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Pop out shallow left. Does not allow the runner to score. And then a grounder up the middle, which the shortstop made a horrible baseball play. Almost cost the game. However, Vlad Guerrero Jr. with a diving catch and somehow keeping his foot on first ended. But tonight you got Kikuchi and BB taking off on the mound. Both of these guys are amazing. Kikuchi is 9-3, 3.67. BB 7-2, 3.14. You got Miley on the mound in Colorado. No, that's in Milwaukee. I actually do like the Brew Crew. I don't know why I thought that was in Colorado, and I was like, anybody can hit 12 runs in Colorado, but it's actually in Milwaukee. I'm going to take the Brewers on the run line. Hardly ever bet the Brewers. We're taking the Brewers on the run line tonight. Tonight's the night. All right, give me the Brewers on the run line. Minus 1.5, minus 105. If you like numbers, if you like symmetry, you gotta like that. Brewers on the run line, minus 105, taking on the Rockies at home. Wade Miley taking the mound. Diamondbacks The Big Trash Diamondbacks going for 500 tonight. Woo, I told you I'm on one, baby. Diamondbacks 57 and 56. Dodgers, the Brooklyn Bums, after diggity dogging the Padres, travel to Phoenix. Get them some lolos in their stomach, and they're gonna be ready to roll. Dodgers on the run line, -1, and the hook is even money. That is Urias pitching for the Dodgers, taking on Brandon Pfaadt, the young rookie who, I mean, god damn. Every other young arm the Diamondbacks had, this is how I know Torey Lovullo deserves to get fired. Every other arm the Diamondbacks have, Tommy Henry, Dre Jameson, your boy Ryan Nelson, they keep sending them back to the minors. This guy, Brandon Pfaadt, oh, they just dogging him. 0-5, ERA +7, still pitching in the big leagues for some reason. I don't know. This guy, get him out of here. Give me the Dodgers on the run line. I'm going to take it, man. Give me the Giants on the money line. Giolito, I mean, that guy's booty cheeks. Booty meat. That guy's hot garbage. Giolito, big trash. Give me the Giants. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Giants on the money line, baby. -115. All right, Giants on the money line. Then Dodgers, Brewers, Giants. I thought there was one more. Oh, yeah. Give me the Rangers. Now, this is the juicy. Give me Rangers again, -1 and a hook. You got Scherzer on the mound. I love J.P. Sears on the mound for the Athletics. If you look at ERA, I mean, he's having the same season Scherzer is. He just plays for the worst team in baseball, so his record's not the same. Both guys' ERA is right around 4. J.P. Sears, I mean, this guy is good. Hopefully Scherzer shut him down. One of the best pitches ever. I'm going to go Rangers on the run line, -1.5, -140. Now, you can take this -2.5 plus money. Where is it at? -2.5 is +115. I'd rather just go with the old -1 on the hook, pay the juice, -140. I could give a hot ham. So that's how I'm rocking. You got the Rangers on the run line, -1.5, -140. You got the Dodgers on the run line, -1.5, even money. Give me the Giants, baby. Fading Giolito, fading the Angels. Tell them to kiss my left ankle. Giants, -115 on the money line. And then give me the Brew Crew, the Brewers, -1.5, -105. Just placed all 4 of those bets. Feeling good. Yeah, man. Dodgers, Rangers, somebody. I just forgot. Dodgers, Rangers, Brewers on the run lines, and then give me the Giants on the money line. Those are going to be the 4 bets that I will be on today. People, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs. I'm going live, baby, the 8th of August. Please take all wagers at your own risk, and please, please gamble responsibly. Dobbs.